There's a lot of free information in today's world at our fingertips, but the problem is we are stuck in our old selves and habits, and that stops us from achieving our goals and getting to making enough money to live. And there is a lot of people that are stuck living paycheck to paycheck just due to not acting upon their skills and knowledge and all this free pieces of content that there is in the world. There's a lot of people that are being confused and overwhelmed and having FOMO because other people their age or younger than them, they are making more money than them. They are making $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month using only AI or any other online skill that there is, copywriting, YouTube videos, creating content for other brands, photography, and so on and so on. And this is what we are gonna tackle in this course. Welcome to the AI Synthesizer Masterclass. This is geared towards beginners who are not making any money online and also people who are already making money online, but they want to scale their business and future proofing their career and skills and staying relevant with the rise of AI in today's world. So, this course is basically my transformation on how I went from being broke and not making any money online to picking up the skills bit by bit of AI. I do not come from an AI major in college or anything. I come from an engineering background, but that didn't help me to. It did help me, but it didn't um, form a basis for me to code or understand anything concerning AI. I just learned from YouTube, and now I'm making money online, and I have warm leads every day coming to my inbox on Upwork, on other platforms, on my WhatsApp, and that's what I went through is insane. So I want to share this transformation with you, give you a roadmap, give you all the knowledge that I have, so you can also make it happen. So let's jump into my computer, and I think it did. I'm using OBS, so I'm trying to do transition with F1 and F2. Yeah. So welcome to the AI Synthesizer Masterclass. So here's what we are going to cover in this course. We are gonna cover what's an AI synthesizer, you might say, and then the purpose of this course and why am I making it even in the first place. And then we will jump into the course curriculum and more details about the modules that I'm gonna teach and the outcomes and results that are expected from this course. Let's jump right into it. So I am on YouTube, Instagram, and X. You can follow me there. There's some more exclusive content. I'll be dropping everything in the description. And yeah, you can follow me there. And I need your help to share this course and starting, let's say, a revolution in changing people's lives, basically, to the better. And this is one of the most important videos in the entire course. You should watch it, don't skip it, or fast forward. I mean, pro tip, you can watch it in two times speed. It's not fast forward, but it's basically um, consuming the content in less time. Curiosity is the compass of the synthesizer. The world has been built by being curious. A lot of people, a lot of scientists, biologists, and physicians, and every single science in the world is was started by just being curious and trying to learn and pursuing a, let's say, seeking the truth and wanting to get a result from having a problem. I mean, if someone has a problem and they search a solution for it and they start testing things and they start doing things, this is what being curious is. And this can be built for anyone. Like the curiosity of someone has just to fall right in the right place, basically. As Danko said, the mind craves order. People latch on the order created by society and conforming to the norms. A lot of people are chasing order and organization and just saying, yeah, society will give me what I want and give me a good salary to live on and buy a house and buy, I mean, an apartment or a condo or a good car. And that's sadly not the truth in today's world. And a lot of people are even struggling to get to the end of the month and to eat right. I mean, a lot of people don't eat protein just because they cannot afford to buy enough protein. This is the harsh truth for most people in this world. And the problem is they are brainwashed by the norms that the society made us believe. I mean, 100 years ago or 60 years ago, if you would say, yeah, save up money, work a 9 to 5, that would like work during that time because buying a house was, I don't know how much, but it was very cheap comparing to today's world. And it's the inflation. Basically, the dollar, the value of $1 has changed throughout the years. So staying and following the norms that applied 60 years ago or 70 years ago won't apply today. And this is what people need to realize. And it won't work if you are stuck in the rat race, as I call it, working a 9 to 5 without doing any effort or input to make your life better, then you are stuck to the norms of society, telling yourself that, yeah, it will be all right. I will buy a house when I get old. When you are 60 years old, you can't even enjoy your money. If you are stuck with that mindset, I mean, it's sad, and let me tell you that you will struggle your whole life doing that. And this is not this course isn't for people who are conforming to those norms and preaching to it. I want to create a community of like-minded people wanting to reach their freedom, doing whatever they want, wherever they want, and providing for their family without zero added stress in your life. And this is the goal of this masterclass. So, yeah, what is an AI synthesizer? It is a person who is curious and learns by solving their own problems, synthesizing what they have learned from their discomforts and failures and not by following some norm. Einstein, Elon Musk, Alex Hormozzi, they got through the fame and success and their financial goals not by following some norms. They went and they they were seeking discomfort each and every day, and they failed numerous times. And they just, when they solved their problems, they just learned the lesson. And they told themselves, yeah, okay, this is the lesson that I have learned. Let me apply to other places of my life or aspects of my life. And synthesizing what you have learned doesn't only come from the discomfort or failures. You can synthesize what other people went through. Like if, let's say, Alex Hormozzi solved his own problem and he gives you the lesson that he learned and he gives it to me and I apply it directly to aspects of my life, this means I synthesize what I have learned. AI is a tool that lets people be more efficient at solving problems and synthesizing if used correctly. AI is basically an extension of your thinking. If you use it right, you can learn a lot of skills in a crunch of time or in a short period of time, let's say. And what you can do with it is basically solving a lot of problems at the same time. Like, it's insane what you can do with it. And it worked with me. I had no idea about, like, for example, debugging some codes. I just paste the code. I get the solution, and then I understand where I had a problem and learn from that. And basically, it sped up the process of me learning and getting the information as fast as possible. So the AI synthesizer is a curious person that uses these tools to speed up the process of learning and solving these problems. I had a lot of problems when creating chatbots for my clients, when prompting, when editing videos, for example. Then, whenever I searched for the solution over on the internet, I learned a lesson, then I applied it. So, yeah, this is how I learned what I have learned till today. The results are the byproduct of using AI and being a synthesizer is money flowing into your bank account and providing value and achieving goals in less time with zero added stress in your life. And this is the reality of a lot of people on school, on a lot of platforms. There is a lot of people that 10x their income using just AI. And one of the perfect examples I can think of is Stephen G. Pope. I think it's his name. He's actually on the top 10 of uh, the school games, and this guy is just a monster at automating using AI and using Make.com and basically automating his content. He basically turns a Google Doc page into video content. Like he created a lot of automation that is seriously impressive. And for example, he synthesized what he went through. Like he struggled with his content making uh, process, and then whenever he solved those problems, he sold the solution to other people, and he's making good income from his school community just by selling his knowledge and selling what the solutions to the problems he had. So it's like the relation of solving problems and then selling the solution is insane. And there is a lot of people that are doing that. So that's the value in it. There's the value in it. Yeah, right. Uh, so basically, an AI synthesizer is going from confused person and overwhelmed. If you synthesize using AI, you can become more confident and make a living online. Whether you are in a niche of SEO, of marketing, of real estate, of even AI, if you synthesize information that you consume on a daily basis and you learn, you have good frameworks of learning and just basically synthesizing what you have learned and couple it with AI and use it in the right way, in the correct way, you can gain confidence in yourself and start making money from what you provide as value. And this is the transformation that I want to show you what like the transformation the transformation that I went through from I was confused and overwhelmed. Now I'm making a living online and I'm making double what I have made. What like I'm making double from what I making in my 9 to 5, just so you know. So yeah, it's a serious transformation that you need to understand. And I will give you an emphasis on how I went through it. So basically, I was confused and overwhelmed, and I had a lot of different skills. I first learned photography starting with a phone, and no, first I started learning cardistry and magic. I was a massive fan of just magic, doing um, those type of skills, doing a lot of hand movements with the basically it's called cardistry. And also I was a a big fan of David Blaine, Peter McKinnon, and Chris Ramsey. It's like people known in the magic area. And then I started like there was a photographer of called Peter McKinnon actually, and he was a magician and also a photographer for a company that Chris Ramsey worked in. Like he was working with artists and making like decks and everything. And he was the photographer, and he made his first ever video called, I think, seven tips to make your iPhone photos better in under 90 seconds. From there, I was hooked on photography, and I've been doing that for 7 years or 8 years, I think. I started very, very young with just a phone, and now I have a camera, and now I switched to film photography. So I learned a lot. And before that, I was editing videos, and I was making videos on YouTube when I was 14 years old, when I was playing World of Warcraft, playing League, playing Call of Duty. So yeah, I started by first editing videos, then going to magic, then going to photography, and then going for gym stuff. I learned biomechanics, a lot of stuff about nutrition. Yeah, it was a whole mess of big, big, big skills that I have learned at the same time. Like photography coupled with gym, coupled with coding, coupled with this and that, this and that. And I mean, I'm a bit jacked, but it's not the subject. But yeah, it left me overwhelmed and confused, and I didn't know what to do. Like I started by editing videos for other people, and I gained some money with it. Like I earned just bit money with it, and then I did graphic design and doing community management for a store online, for an e-commerce store during a year, and then I created content for myself. It was a mess. Like I did a lot of stuff at the same time. But I mean, I was thinking that it was a curse. Like this was a curse. I mean, the mindset that I was looking at it, it was like a curse to me, and this wasn't the right framework or frame of mind to think of it, because I always heard about the jack of all trades is a bet. The jack of all trades is better than a master of one or something like this, and a lot of people think that it is a curse, but now me, um, I mean, I'm a gym goer, I'm a gym bro, and I'm making money online, and so I can say to the old me, this is not a curse, dum dum. So yeah, in fact, it's not a curse if you channel this energy in the right way. And I was also an overthinker because like being overwhelmed with those type of skills left me like confused for a whole like for a very long time, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind to know what to do. Well, this was left me confused, overwhelmed, and not knowing what to do, doing a whole lot of things at the same time, and I didn't get enough. Like I could have gotten a lot of results if I focused on one thing, but in the end, this is my niche. This is who am I. Like I enjoy lifting and I enjoy photography, so why not mix them all together and provide something very valuable? And this is the realization that I went through, and this is why now I'm telling myself this is not a curse. So you can see the transformation as me going from confused and overwhelmed to a bit jacked, not jacked, and earning money online, which is very good. And actually, let's say my digital resume, I started to, like, when I started earning money online, seriously this year, I started more than a year ago. Like, I have more than a year of experience, and I started by learning Midjourney. Since I was very heavy on the photography side, I started learning how to prompt. I was getting like those free trial accounts of Midjourney, like with 50 images, I think, or 25 images, like free images. I created a lot of accounts in my Discord, and I was just training myself on how to make prompts, make beautiful prompts, and I enjoyed it a lot. I really enjoy like making good prompts like for Midjourney. Like it's a beautiful art. There is a lot of people are controversial about this. Like they say that no, AI art isn't good. It's not that interesting. It's basically um, you are being a thief if you're creating like images with AI. It's not my way to think of it. I really enjoy it and I have fun with it. And then I discovered Prompt Base. It's a place where you can sell your prompts. Like I discovered the whole prompt engineering thing. Then I have gotten really good at prompting, just AI, like talking with Midjourney and prompting it. I was really good at it. And then I always like phases. Like I was focused on making only one style, like in a perfect way, and then yeah, from there I started making my first dollars online. Like I started selling prompts, and one of my best-selling prompts was a um, what do we call it actually? Um, it's like a cowboy bebop style. Let me show you in fact. Like, I mean, we're gonna go to this, but yeah, let me show you real quick. Prompt base, and then we can go into login, and then I already have an account. Let me connect myself real quick. Mm, yeah, so as you can see here, all time. I mean, it's not a lot actually. I made only $171 with it, but it was actually I started making money with it, and it wasn't like it was seriously like impressive to me, like that selling those type of prompts was giving me money, and it's still generating money to this day because I mean I'm not even focused on it like right now. So it's still generating money on the back end. And as you can see here, this is if we go to sales, the most sales, this is my most sold prompt. I mean, I can't access it because it will give you the prompt. But yeah, it was like 21 sales. Then a lot of people bought from me for prompts. So yeah, as you can see here, it was like the retro anime one. And then yeah, it was like this. I really enjoyed making these, and I will get back to it as soon as possible. And yeah, that was a proof. Like this is where I started, where I made my first money online. Then I started with the whole movement of creating. Yeah, I created my first ever chatbot in on Python or with Python on well, with LangChain, and I made like a website reader chatbot, like where you can give a link of an article to the chatbot and you can speak with it. Wasn't as good as I imagine it or I can make one now, but it was something that kept me curious and I started learning a lot with it. And then I started my own AI automation agency in August of 2023, and I joined another agency as a developer, but they didn't pay me shit, so it wasn't. It was like basically I was really learning at that time, and at the same time I started an apprenticeship at in automation actually here in Paris, and I I am still in it. It's a 9 to 5, but basically I learned with it a whole automation aspects and coding aspects. So this has been really valuable to me and helped me with creating my whole business with AI. So yeah, I started my own AI agency in August. I got my first ever client in September, where I sold my first ever automations and AI chatbot at $300, I think, euros. But yeah, it was a very cheap thing. It wasn't very interesting. It was for a real estate company. Then I didn't make any money online until December. It was like I was broke and it was very shitty to live with, and I was paying a whole, like a very big price on rent. And yeah, it was very hard for me. But when things started to pick up was when I started doing Upwork. It was because a friend of mine called Sifax. He told me that Upwork was the right move for 2024, and he didn't beg me. He showed me his results, and I was like hooked. He started before me. He started, I think, in November or October. I'm not sure about it, but he started way before me, and he started like making good money with it. Like with his level of doing stuff, he's very, very efficient on making. He's also a machine learning engineer, so by like he have a diploma in it, and he went to college for it. But yeah, he pushed me towards the right direction of starting Upwork, and then I made my first $100 on Upwork. It was like my first 100 official dollars making a Google App script automation. I learned automating Google Sheets and the whole Google Workspace ecosystem with my apprenticeship. This was a skill I picked up to automate stuff in Google Sheets. And then with that, I started optimizing my profile and I watched a YouTuber called Freelance MVP. Let me show you real quick. I mean, I have two screens that have the same thing, but maybe, yeah, never mind. I will go to YouTube and show you real quick the um, Freelance MVP. Now, this is this guy. I started optimizing, learning how to send emails, how to send proposals, and optimizing my Upwork profile in the right way with his strategies and everything. He actually made like more than $1 million on Upwork. This is insane. Like you go into his, I don't know where his profile is, but he really made some big money. As you can see, I watched a lot of his videos, and this guy really helped me make my first dollars online. He has some valuable insights. And once I optimized my profile in the right way in February, I think, like the end of January and beginning of February, I started generating some leads each and every single day. Like I wasn't sending any proposal. I've I'm getting like up to 10 invites a week to not high paying jobs, but it's like good paying jobs. And with that, I started closing a lot of clients and I started getting a lot of traction to my account. And with that, I made over $3,000 from February till May. I made up to 4K, like 3,000 on Upwork and 1K, well, 1,500 uh, outside of Upwork. Yeah, because I've gotten jobs like from referrals and stuff. So it like the whole income adds up to $4,000. And I closed also in during April like $1,000 in revenue in less than 2 days. It was like an insane thing. Only using Upwork and sales skills, and it was insane. And now I'm creating AI agents, AI chatbots that are highly customizable and also automations that you can't find in other places. Like a lot of people do not talk about it. Like I integrated Grok with Google Sheets that can tag Shopify products automatically. And I mean, there is a lot of automations that I'm really proud of. Actually, it's not being cocky or anything, but it's like confidence. But this is the nuance that you can get. Like once you do something for a really long time, you do it well. you learn and you iterate with each step, you can get to a very high result. And my goal for this year is to get to 10K a month. This is my ultimate milestone for this year, and it's not a New Year's resolution, but it was on my mind for a very long time. So let's get to it. So yeah, this was a bit of my story, so you can get a good background, uh, context about it. So yeah. So why am I making this course? I want to first monetize my knowledge and provide genuine value to people. Because I solved some problems that other people have, and with that, I want to monetize what I have learned to get to my financial goals. It's like a win-win situation for you and me. School. I am focusing on school, and because I want a network and like-minded people around to nourish my mind and help me build something that will last. School is something like it's a very big move. I mean, once Alex Hormozy started investing in it, I think he's a part. I don't want to say like not real stuff, but he started really investing uh, heavily on it, and you should also get to it. You should check it out. There's a lot of people that are really interesting, and two people from there, Andrew Kirby, where I learned what really synthesizing is, and he shifted my mindset towards making this course, and I mean, basically, yeah, making this course and uh, changing my mindset on how I see things. Also, there is Max Person, who is the goat of school community building. You should check out those two people. I want to cut through the bullshit. I mean, this is not some Ponzi scheme, but a real thing. I launched this. I mean, I stressed about making this first video because I didn't know how to, how to talk and how to make a long video like this and make a course. I never wanted to start a course, and I was always saying to myself, yeah, I don't want to be like those people who like sells courses and not having the real value behind it. But right now I'm seeing that I learned some really interesting stuff, and I went through a interesting transformation that I'm really proud of, to be honest. I mean, I'm not satisfied, but I'm proud. And yeah, this is valuable to leave knowledge behind and help other people's. And also destroying the norms. I want you to learn how to spot the noise, detecting the real signal, seeking discomfort, learn, then monetize. This is the basics of being synthesizer. Also, with using AI, you can learn and monetize 10 times faster as other average people do. So let's start. So basically, the course curriculum will englobe the first module, which is gonna be free. It's called Fundamentals. I will show you what I will be talking about in the modules real quick. This is gonna be free during a limited time. I mean, uh, the community where it will be hosted called Byte Brigade, as you can see here. It will be free, and you can find the first module and in YouTube on my YouTube channel. So this is the freebie that I'm giving to people. That is quite valuable to me, to be honest. And I hope I will provide as much value as possible during this module. And then I will teach you on how to consume and synthesize, how to choose the real sources, and what is the basics of synthesizing. I will teach you how to build projects using AI, learning using AI, and basically speeding up the process of building and learning projects to uh, to start basically monetizing your skills. Because from building projects and learning, like from building projects, you will learn very, very fast. And if you use AI with it, it will be an exponential curve of learning. And yeah, the module 3 and 4 are one of the most important ones for this course. Then finally, we will talk about future-proofing your business with AI and scaling using AI. And it will basically talk about productizing your skills, how to market, how to content and everything. So yeah, it will be very interesting. And this will be paid after a um, third period of time. I did not um, decide on the pricing yet. So, but yeah, it's safe to say that it will be paid, and it is very, very worth it. And yeah, I hope I can provide as much value as possible with these modules. So yeah, let me show you real quick the ideation thing. Basically, I'm planning the whole. I call them week one, week two, week three, and yeah, basically on the first um, on the first week or module, we will go. Oops. Yeah, we will go over. Yeah, so this is the introduction. We will go on the jack of all trades fallacy. Why being a generalist is better than being a specialist. We will be talking very in depth about the being a jack of all trades or a master of one. Also, the self-guided learning and evergreen skills for an AI synthesizer to have. That goes for learning by yourself, which is self-guided learning, by knowing how to create projects, uh, how to provide value, basically. Like it will be the skills um, that will define an AI synthesizer, and it will be very interesting. And I will add, I think, one or two modules to this, so to make it very valuable to people. I mean, I started creating the planning, and I just wanted to kill the perfectionist that it is in me, because I really hate being a perfectionist, and it stopped me from starting to create this course. So this is, I mean, I'm creating, like, I'm recording whilst I'm creating the planning for the course. I mean, I laid out pretty much what I have to do, but I will be adding bonuses and the free stuff. So yeah, you should be on the lookout for this. Second week or module, we will be talking about how to consume and synthesize content, how to choose your sources and curate authentically. This is heavily inspired from Andrew Kirby and building a note-taking system, evergreen notes, and basically consuming and synthesizing efficiently. Third module, will be talking about starting when learning, don't learn, start. And this is a framework I didn't create it, but I am an advocate of it. But um, building blocks framework for projects. This is very heavy on project building. I will be also talking about sources I recommend learning from. And then I will be adding two or three videos on this module uh, that it will be talking about AI and also here. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. Um, yeah, I'll be adding more modules talking about AI. This basically, I wanted to create. This is the ideation phase, let's say, and it will have more specific AI automations for well, for everything. So yeah, be on the lookout. For the week four or module four, it will be for identifying opportunities, monetizing your skills, freelancing and consulting. And also I'll be adding video talking about how to create unique AI agents that will help you in business. So it will be very interesting, this video. And it's very easy to use also. And last module, it will be talking about scaling your business with AI, productizing your skills, monetizing your knowledge, content creation and distribution, the importance of networking, future-proofing your career, and finally providing value to clients. So yeah, this is the layout. This is like V1 of the layout, let's say, and it will change, that's for sure. I mean, as you can see here, I didn't even modify this. Didn't start taking notes, but yeah, you will see a good evolution of this in a few weeks. So yeah, um, so the idea behind like this course curriculum, like this is a freebie to start my sales marketing funnel or sales making machine, and I want this to be as valuable as possible and even more valuable, and these modules to be more valuable than ever. And yeah, this is a vision I uh, that I want to achieve. So yeah, well, for the outcomes and the results, I want. So basically, the goal of this is to help people, provide them with a roadmap, a set of skills over AI and stuff to make an income online. This is geared towards both people that are already making money online and those who are not. Everyone can make it if they are nudged in the right direction. The vision: I want to see people flourish and make creative content and make an income online as a result of this course. Seeing people making efforts and getting results for the better, that's quite euphoric, to be honest. And I can't achieve all this without you because I need you on this vision and journey. Having a growth mindset is very important and needed, and I need you to share this course as much as possible. And the main goal of this course, like the results that I um, I want everyone to reach, including me, is reaching freedom and doing what you love wherever you are or wherever we are in the world without some societal norm holding you. Solve your problems and sell the solution so we can become creators and not consumers. This is very important. And yeah, this is the vision that I want to achieve with this course. As Alex Hermosi said, I'm a very big fan of him. A focused fool can accomplish more than a distracted genius.